Hopefully, I'm sharing the correct screen by now. Are you folks able to see it?
Yes, and it is the slides.
Great. Thank you so much. Again, thank you everybody for the opportunity to present tonight. This is with regards to our 2025 water rate study and a proposed rate increase for our District 40. My name is Rami Gindi. I'm a principal engineer with LA County Public Works Waterworks Division. Joining me tonight is Fernando Romo, who oversees our business operations team out in the Lancaster office. With that, we do have a brief presentation. Again, it's not a very popular topic, but I think transparency is a huge thing for us. So we want to make sure we are here and presenting some of the information that is in the rate study and be able to respond to some of your questions. With that, I'll pass it over to Fernando.
Thank you, Rami. Thank you, everybody, for having us tonight. Every time we go to these town hall meetings, we're very welcomed, and we really appreciate that. In tonight's agenda, we're going to be talking about a few things. The first thing, we're going to give you a brief overview of the waterworks districts to help you understand who we are and what we do. Next, Rami will provide an overview of the rate setting process and why rate changes are necessary. We will then share the proposed rate impacts. And lastly, we will go over the public participation process. Our mission: we are dedicated to providing reliable, high-quality water and responsive customer care in a safe and cost-effective, sustainable, and environmentally responsible manner. Here, our customer service team, who is supported by over 150 professionals, including field technicians and engineers, who help maintain the reliability of your water service. The Los Angeles County Waterworks District serves over 275 residents in the communities of Acton, Antelope Valley, Cagle Canyon, Malibu, Topanga, Val Verde, and Marina del Rey through 70,000 accounts. In Districts 40 specifically, Antelope Valley, we serve approximately 60,000 accounts. And it's here, it's in the border, the boundary there circled in the screen for you. That's District 40 for us. Let's take a look at the infrastructure in District 40 that makes it all possible. We rely on a combination of local groundwater, which is pumped from 50 groundwater wells, and purchased imported water from Antelope Valley East Kern Water Agency. Water is stored in 62 storage tanks. Water is delivered through 1,065 miles of water main, including 61 pumps and regulating stations, before reaching our customers. Our maintenance, we maintain over 7,600 fire hydrants, which are critical for public safety and emergency response. We perform extensive testing to ensure that the water you receive is safe to drink. We collect 6,600 water samples each year to monitor for water quality at different points in the water system. From those samples, we conduct 16,900 individual tests, testing for 145 different contaminants to ensure we meet all state and federal water quality standards. Money collected from our customers through the water rate is necessary for maintaining our infrastructure and water quality. Many parts of our system are aging, and our crews work year-round to maintain the system and repair leaks when they occur. Their work keeps water safe and reliable for our customers every single day. In addition to regular maintenance, we're also investing in long-term capital improvements, like upgrading storage tanks, replacing pipelines, and improving infrastructure that is essential for reliable water service. While we worked hard to keep costs down, the current costs no longer fully support the cost of providing the water service. With this, I'll send it back to Rami to go over the rate study process.
Thank you, Fernando. So I think this is the meat of the presentation where we kind of go through our findings. Going through our rate study process is fairly complex. So what we have done is we've hired a third-party financial consultant to come in and take a look at our financials, and take a look at our capital improvement program and basically come up with the recommendations. Now, you may have heard from us back in May about pass-through rate increases. So I want to make sure we kind of distinguish the two different types of rate increases. There's a pass-through rate increase and there is a general rate increase. A pass-through rate increase is specific to us being able to pass through the increases that we are getting from our wholesaler. So for us in District 40, 2/3 of the water that we bring into the system is actually from the Antelope Valley East Kern Water District. So as they raise their rate, what we do is then we pass that rate through to our customers. And that also includes an increased cost due to inflation for some of our operations. So we do that annually. With regards to the general rate increase, the last time we raised our rates in District 40 was back in 2004. So fast forward 22 years now, we're looking to come back in and talk about the general rate increase. And the purpose behind that general rate increase is for us to look at how we can invest in service reliability, how we can invest into our infrastructure to make sure that it continues to serve us well into the future. Other things that we do need to address under the general rate increase, regulatory compliance has been a big thing for us. As you know, drinking water systems are rigorously regulated by both the state and the federal government for good reasons. Water quality, these are drinking water standards that we have to abide by, and it's for the health and safety of our customers. So these regulations, again, over the past 22 plus years has really kind of increased with new emerging contaminants that we're tracking and making sure that we are providing the best service and the safest water to our customers. So this slide was really to distinguish those two rate increases. So the purpose of the study is really, it's a budgeting tool for us to be able to kind of look at the future in the next 5 years. So it's a 5-year window. We'll look at that, and we want to be able to utilize the study to share with our customers, and that study is on our website, and folks are able to walk in and look at it, and be able to ask any questions they may have. And it's really for us to also plan for regulations that are recent and regulations that are coming up that we're anticipating in the next 5 years or so. In addition to our operation and maintenance, and again, planning for our capital improvement program. As we move forward, currently we're looking at a capital improvement program of $125 million across our entire District 40. So this is where we start talking about, well, what's the outcome of this study? As a lot of you know who are our customers, our current rates are seasonal, they change seasonally, and they have tiers. This structure as it stands is very complicated, and it's a little inconsistent with Prop 218. So to be consistent with Prop 218, we are removing the seasonal charges. There is a 5 HCF allowance. HCF is a unit of volume for water. Each HCF is equivalent to about 750 gallons. So there was 5 HCF that was a part of our service charge. That was an allowance. We're going to be removing that, again, to be consistent with Prop 218. And then tiers are going to be changing a little bit. Originally, we have 3 tiers. We're dropping those to 2. Again, this is a way for us to be able to make it a little less cumbersome for our customers to understand our rate structure. Well, what does that mean to an average customer?
Can I get you to take this over? I've got to go check on the bread.
So, sorry, what an average customer would expect in their water rate increases. So an average customer that uses about 17 HCF, their current bill is about $57.98. That would increase by about $7 a month. Again, for our low users, it's only a $6 increase. And for high users, it's a little over $7.75. So that's what is currently being proposed. However, everybody's unique, and what we are recommending folks to do is to go on our website. We do have a bill calculator there that you'll be allowed to kind of enter your information. The three critical pieces of information that you can get off your bill is the bill code and the billing units associated with your account and your usage. And those are kind of highlighted there. If you go on our website and put that information, you're able to then kind of derive what your bill increase would look like effective January 1st, 2026, if it's approved by the Board of Supervisors. One of the important things that we do really pride ourselves on is being cost effective. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to compare our water rates for an average bill to other water agencies within the AV and in a similar environment. So as you can see, the green line in the graph is what our current cost for a single family home is. Our yellow is slightly increasing again by $6 to $7 a month. Still comparable to Quartz Hill, well below Santa Clarita, Palmdale, and Rosemont, and some other water agencies that we've put on that chart. Last but not least, I talked about transparency at the beginning. We've mailed out all our Prop 218 notices, and all our customers should have received it by October 25th. We had a virtual meeting that was well attended, specific to District 40, on November 12th. And then we had an open house at our Lancaster office on November 15th. The next item is the public hearing. So the board will consider this rate increase on December 16 at a public hearing. I'll take one step back. So when I mentioned that the study was a five-year study, what I shared with you guys is the first year. If I go back to that slide, this is the first year. Subsequent years in the next 4 years are going to be about 6% increases, which again equate to about $2 to $3 a month for each year. A lot of our information with regards to the rate increases on our website. I'll pause here so folks can utilize our QR code if they want to go on our website. It's very resourceful. We have a video there that talks about our Prop 218 process as a bill calculator that can assist folks in understanding what their bill will look like starting January 2026. Some fact sheets and FAQs. With that concludes our presentation, and I did want to open it up for any questions folks may have.